At 80, Cher, the legendary goddess of pop, has bared her soul like never before, revealing a deeply emotional side of herself that fans may have never expected. In a candid confession, she opens up about the most profound love of her life and the relationships that have profoundly shaped her. For decades, Cher has been known for her glamorous persona, her music, her iconic performances, and her larger-than-life presence. However, behind all of that fame and success, there are real emotions, personal battles, and stories of love and heartbreak that few have heard. Cher's memoir gives an intimate look at the emotional highs and lows that have defined her life, particularly when it comes to her relationship with Sonny Bono, her ex-husband and musical partner. Despite their tumultuous marriage, filled with both public successes and private struggles, Cher acknowledges that Sonny was not only her greatest professional partner, but also a man who profoundly shaped her worldview. She admits that, while their marriage ultimately ended in divorce, their bond was undeniable and deeply influential. Cher goes on to share some of the darkest moments of her life, particularly from the end of her marriage to Sonny, where she felt overwhelmed by emotional despair. She bravely reveals that she contemplated suicide during those difficult times, battling with the weight of the personal turmoil that she was experiencing. Yet, in one of the most revealing aspects of her memoir, Cher shares how she ultimately chose to stay alive, for her family, for herself, and for the strength she found within to move forward. This revelation shows the depth of her vulnerability and her capacity for emotional resilience. It is a raw and powerful insight into the women behind the public figure, showing that even the most celebrated icons struggle with their inner demons, and it's their ability to overcome these challenges that makes them extraordinary. Beyond her relationship with Sonny, Cher discusses her passionate love affair with actor Val Kilmer, which took place during the early 1980s. She describes the relationship as one of the most intense and romantic of her life, and one in which she was madly in love with him. The chemistry between the two was undeniable, and their connection was electric, but it was not meant to last. Cher talks openly about how the pressures of public life, their age difference, and the complicated dynamics of their relationship led to their eventual breakup. Despite the painful end, Cher remains fond of the memories they created together and cherishes the love they once shared. Val Kilmer, she admits, is one of the few men who ever truly broke her heart, a testament to how deeply she cared for him. Her vulnerability in recounting this chapter of her life speaks to the complexities of love and loss, showing that even someone as strong and self-assured as Cher can experience deep heartache. In her memoir, Cher doesn't shy away from addressing the complexities of love and relationships, particularly when they are intertwined with fame and public scrutiny. She talks about the pressures that come with being constantly in the public eye, and how those pressures often put a strain on her personal relationships. Her ability to speak so honestly about these challenges adds depth to her story, making her journey not just one of musical triumphs and iconic performances, but also of emotional growth, healing, and self-awareness. She reflects on how her past relationships, both the joyful ones and the painful ones, have taught her invaluable lessons about herself, about love, and about resilience. Cher admits that she has had to learn to love herself before she could truly love others, a realization that came with age and experience. Cher also explores her relationships with other important figures in her life, including her children and her close friends, and how these bonds have been vital in helping her navigate the complexities of her career and personal life. Her children, Chaz Bono and Elijah Blue Allman, are central figures in her story, and she shares intimate reflections on her role as a mother and the love she has for her children. Cher's unwavering dedication to her family, despite the challenges she has faced, shows a side of her that many may not have seen, one of deep care, commitment, and emotional connection. She speaks with great tenderness about the importance of her role as a mother, and how even through the ups and downs, her children have been a source of constant love and support. In sharing these deeply personal stories, Cher is not only telling the world about her relationships, but also shedding light on the emotional journey she has taken over the years. She reveals that, despite all the fame and success, it is the love of family, friends, and self that has truly shaped her. She speaks about her resilience, the strength to continue moving forward despite setbacks, and the growth she's experienced as a woman, a mother, and an artist. Her memoir is a testament to the power of love in all its forms, romantic, familial, and self-love, and the healing that comes from embracing the complexities of life. As Cher reflects on her 80 years, she shows the world that even the most iconic figures are not immune to the challenges of love and heartbreak. Her ability to be vulnerable, to open up about her struggles, and to find strength in her journey is a powerful message for anyone who has ever experienced the pain of love lost or the joy of love found. Cher's emotional confession is not just a story of a pop icon, it is a story of the enduring power of love and resilience.